So then what about your independent stuff? So you had done Willy and Fairyland, but then you've done a couple since then.
So Willy and Fairyland was my first one for Midsummer Night Tunes, which was the film festival it was made for. And, a bunch of my friends were doing it, and I decided to do it again the next year, and I made Not Without My Mustache, which is a short about a giant muscular guy whose mustache gets kidnapped. After that, I took quite a long hiatus, and it was like 2 years really, but I spent 2 years working on Beardeuax Montana, which was like my baby. I worked so hard on that.
It was long.
Yeah, that one was about 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
That was the longest one I ever made. But I premiered that at Ladies Animated Short Screening, it was the first year for that one, which my friend runs, which is just women's animation.
What was that one about?
Oh, that one was about, an 18th century fur trapper gets trapped in ice like Encino Man and is discovered by a Canadian guy, and he melts him from out of the ice with his bear. He rides a bear because he's a mountain man. He also wears no clothes. I wanted it to kind of be a series, but in the episode that I made, they go to a hockey game, and Beardo accidentally smokes weed and then trips out and thinks that the hockey rink is the glacier he was frozen in, so he starts killing all the hockey players, thinking that they're like ice demons.
And so what made that your baby? What made that like, oh, this is clearly the thing I got to do?
I mean, it was like, I really believed in it, I really thought that if I made it, somebody would see it and then they would make a show. But my failure to shop it around has also been to its own detriment.
You have a hard time promoting yourself? Or you don't like to?
I don't know. It's like, I don't have anybody that I know that I can sit down with and be like, look at this thing I made. And I also feel like it's not a kid's show. And I feel like Adult Swim gets just inundated with horrible stuff.
Adult shows.
Yeah, because everybody thinks they can write an Adult Swim show.
Yeah, because they think that their absurdist idea matches Aqua Teen or something like that. Yeah. But was that I know that you weren't the only animator on Beardo.
I had my friends help me out, but...
So you were animation director for once.
I was director. I had my buddy do the backgrounds for me. I boarded it. I wrote it. I did animate it. I designed it. But I did have a lot of help. Like, those were the longest credits I had on any of my films.
Were there shots that were fully animated by not you?
There were a few, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the hockey fight scenes.
So how did you do that? Was that like, was it like they were just a member of the animation team and it was their job to animate like you, or?
Yeah. I was like, I did the designs, here's the designs, this is the storyboard. I need you to just do it.
Do you find that challenging at all? Like,
I mean, I was very selective with who I chose to help me out.
you knew who to pick, yeah.
I was like, please, God, please. I need you.
And then there's been the 5-second days at Titmouse.
Yep.
So what's that?
So once a year, Titmouse gives everybody a day of work to animate at least 5 seconds of whatever they want. Everybody always goes balls out and does like at least 30 seconds or more. Some people do like 5-minute opuses, and it's crazy.
Why do they embrace it so much?
I think it's a good outlet for everybody, and also because it's such a, like, they make it a big event in New York, LA.
You're gonna get screened.
Yeah, you're gonna get screened in New York and in LA and in Vancouver. A lot of people are gonna see it, and like, because it's got the Titmouse name on it, like, and it's you.
It could be a huge
It is
opportunity.
just you.
Yeah.
Like, you can team up with other people that work at Titmouse and do it yourself, but like, I've never done that because I'm like, I just want it to be me.
Yeah.
I want them to see that, like, this is what I can do.
And it can be relatively short, so there's not a lot of pressure to like really blow it up.
Yeah.
Although people do sometimes. I was lucky enough you let me voice the last two.
Yep.
The 2018 and the 2017. And you went fast. I mean, they're well animated.
Yeah.
I mean, they're up to your standard. And I think you did this year's in like 2 days or something.
Yeah.
It was quick. Mm-hmm. Are you just getting real good at this at this point?
I mean, I am widely known as a very fast animator.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's why I have been able to keep a steady job for a long time, because I'm quick.
You're quick, which is almost more important than like the raw talent, or
sometimes.
I mean, you need the base talent.
Yeah.
But
most projects, it's not enough time and not enough budget. So.
I mean, I compare it to like cinematographers, where it's like, I can see how a lot of productions would rather have somebody who's not quite as much of a perfectionist and can meet their days every single day.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, because the movie will get made that way.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the difference between making it and not making it. Yeah. Do you consider yourself a perfectionist?
No.
Yeah.
No.
See, because I'm the same way. I actually meet a lot of artists who either are actually hindered by perfectionism or claim to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's an out. You know, I haven't done it yet because it won't be perfect.
Yeah.
Type stuff, which is cowardly, I think. But in the times that they actually are perfectionists, and that's the reason they can't make progress, I think it's a real problem.
Yeah, totally. I take shortcuts, and if I can't get it done in time, then that's just what it is. Once my films, like specifically my films, not my 5-second days, like once they were done, I was like, they're done, they're out of my brain. There's nothing I can do now, but I'm never watching them again.
Right.
Like, I don't ever want to see it, like, because it just hurts my feelings.